In this session, I will cover how to set up office hours using Blackboard Collaborate. If you do not have an office hours link on your course menu, go ahead and create that using the steps that I went over in the adding a course tool links menu item. Once the tool link is listed, then you will click Create Session, and then you will name your session Office Hours. Then you will set your start and your end time, and this will be just for the initial session. You don't want to leave an open session. You want to set it to where it will repeat. You want to leave the session options for repeat weekly and every week. If you have multiple days where you have office hours at the same time, what you can do is click Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, for instance, if those are the days that you have your session hours. Then what you'll want to do is we want to extend this for the entire term. So instead of end after a certain amount of occurrences, we actually want to end on a date. So I'm going to set our end date for December the 8th because that's the last day of classes. Now you can set early entry, which means that 15 minutes before the start of the session, students would be able to enter that session. I would recommend doing no early entry so that way students can't ask you questions and then exit really quickly, and then you may miss out on something. And then you'll move on to the session settings. For the default attendee role, you will need to set this to moderator. Not only will that allow students to share audio, video, draw on the whiteboard, but it will also allow them to share their screen or to upload documents. So that way they can upload or show you where they're going wrong and ask for help on it. You can also allow the option to download the session recordings. That's an optional option completely up to you. And you've also, I don't recommend using the anonymized chat messages because we want to know who's asking questions. We want to know who's participating. And then under moderator permissions, this is optional, completely up to you. You can leave all of the participants can options selected, but like I said, we're going to give them the moderator permissions, so they should be able to do everything that you should be able to do. Now, you want to leave this particular option alone to enable the telephony settings. This is because we need it for ADA purposes. Under private chat, you have the option to where participants can only chat privately with the moderators, or moderators supervise all private chats. You can just leave those unchecked and then go ahead and click Save.